Yo, what's up, y'all? It's me again. Day 2 of day 50 of the eCom journey. I posted my first video for the first time in like 10, 12, 14 days. And I caught y'all up to speed about why I did that. But I already got a comment already. So I want to thank you so much because you gave me so much, not just confidence, but just the energy to come up and, speak my wisdom and speak my truth and how I'm living every day. So I promise y'all, for the next 100 days, there's exactly 100 days before 2025 ends, I'm gonna post every single day regardless. I promise you, we're gonna hit 100K liquid profit by Christmas, and I will hit 220 pounds by Christmas for sure. So I'm gonna keep it updated. I'm gonna post every single day. But long story short, I'm about to start reading this book called The Power of Now, because one thing is, when you're in this self-improvement journey, there's some people like you think about, like you want to shit on so badly, like you can't wait to make it so you can stun on this person, flex on this person. You're alone 95% of the time, you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, your head is in the computer, your head is in the trenches, your head is in the gym, working 24/7. So like sometimes you think about like, or me personally, I think about all the ways I'm gonna shit on this person, all the ways my life is gonna be so much better than man I'm gonna become in a few months, a year even. Like, it gives me so much dopamine throughout the day. I think about 24/7 because I have like so much free time these days and like alone time that I think about that. So recently I heard about this guy told me about reading this book called The Power of Now, which helps you ground your thoughts into like the power of now, being in the present moment. It's not about, you're not the guy you become. The guy you become isn't, so valuable because of the shit he's achieved and like all the hedonistic stuff, like the females he has, the money he has, the abundance he has, or the body he has, is the stuff he did to get there. And so like, I'm that guy like currently in this exact moment, but I've been thinking like every single day, I just think about, I'm gonna be that guy because I have all this, now that I've achieved it. But I'm already in the process. I'm already that guy. I'm already becoming that guy. There's no difference between me and him. The only difference is it's been a few more months, so I've been able to like metabolize like the money I have, the skills I have, etc., the wisdom I have, etc. So yeah, I'm about to start reading this book. I haven't read a book, I'm not gonna lie, throughout my self-improvement journey since like May. I know, actually since early August. So it's been like a month. I've read like 4 to 5 books already in my self-improvement journey, and those are like the 5 only books I've ever read my whole life. That was Think and Grow Rich, the 10X Rule, Atomic Habits #1, and then of course my Bible, and then Hustle Harder by 50 Cent. But like, besides Atomic Habits and Think and Grow Rich, none of them have really like changed my mind substantially to the point where I felt like it was necessary to keep reading books. So now I'm about to start reading this book because it's more of like a psychological book than just like a self-improvement book. So yeah, I feel like that's one thing that'll help me improve substantially, not just in my e-commerce journey, but my self-improvement journey as well, becoming the man I want to become, or I'm going to become. Second, yesterday we ended up doing 4 sales. I think we were unprofitable. I think we ended up doing like $225 in revenue, and then ended up making maybe like on that 225, I spent maybe $200, $230 on ads. So I might have lost like $45 to $50 tomorrow, which isn't terrible because honestly, there were days I used to like spend 100, lose 200. You know what I'm saying? But now like I'm putting 100 in or 200 in, I'm only losing 50, which I know like you still lost $50 yesterday and you don't have a job, but it is better and I'm starting to see progress now. And by the way, I really believe this product is gonna hit in 3 days. It's gonna be exactly 1 year since I started my self-improvement journey and my e-commerce journey. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on like, I'm gonna post like a 1 year video on like everything I learned and all the mistakes I made, how much money I lost or whatever on that day, because I feel like this day 1, day 2, day 50, day 70 starts to get repetitive, redundant, and I'm not providing any value. I'm just making you guys watch, so I'm gonna start providing value. But I'm gonna do that tonight actually, and then today really I would work on my e-commerce journey, but I have to pay my supplier, the lady in China, $400, and then another $40 international wire transfer fee, because she's in China, has a Chinese bank account. I gotta send her $400 to pay off it's $400 and I got 2.2K in revenue, so it's a great margin. The only problem is I gotta send her that in cash, so I'm about to wire her that money. I'm running low on liquid cash, so I'm about to have to start selling my stocks to help fund me until October or November. And then for the rest of the day, I really don't have anything to do in terms of e-commerce. I launched my ads, I launched my video ads. Now I just have to wait for it to cook. Another thing is, y'all know I'm still in college, and I go to college 2 days throughout the week. So I have this one exam, my midterm. So I have a midterm tomorrow. I have to go to office hours to learn statistics tomorrow. I really don't care about it, but I promised my professor I'll pull up, and he's been a nice guy. He lets me work on my business during class, so the very least I can do is just show up at least one day. So today, the whole day, I'm really gonna just be studying for this exam that I really give zero shits about. Make sure I hit my macros, and now I'm kind of sweaty like crazy because I just came from the gym. So yeah, I'm hitting 220 and I'm hitting 100K liquid this year. I promise you that. And else I catch on the next one. Deuces. All right, y'all, right now it's like midnight. It's like 12:45 a.m. Long story short, great workout, great leg day workout. Today, I'm kind of profitable. And no, I'm not profitable. I'm break even. I'm probably lost $20. I put in 200, made back 220. After cost of goods, I probably lost $40 to $50 on a day. I'm not terribly angry or mad or whatever, because I remember a year ago, I'd put in $1, lose $3. Now I'm putting in $1 and losing 50 cents to $80, which is like something I never believed I'd get to. Now I just feel like I'm so close to being profitable and then being consistently profitable. So right now, I'm not stressing. I just paid off my supplier, made a big risk. I was talking to one of my friends from Discord, and he was just pretty much telling me like, yo, stop stressing, stop being so emotional, detach. And you know, when you talk to a friend that's like, that has a complete unbiased perspective, he just brings you back to reality. But anyways, long story short, I didn't really have anything to work on in the business today. I did have something kind of, but I couldn't even get to do it because I had to study for this exam, several exams. And honestly, I really don't care about school, but I gotta do it. So it is what it is. I didn't even end up learning because the whole time I was just thinking about my Shopify. So I'm about to knock out. I'm about to have a bunch of emails coming within the next few weeks, which is gonna become a problem. But we're just gonna postpone it. Besides that, I just paid my supplier $440 to fulfill like 50 orders or 40 orders or so. And if by Friday this product doesn't become profitable, I'm moving on. So yeah, I'll catch on the next one. Deuces. And then by the way, I'm gonna start providing more value in these videos, so I got y'all. Deuce.